Alright, I got this in here. We're gonna put a subframe up under a Jeep Patriot. Trying to show y'all, I know there's some videos out there. I think it's the same as the Dodge Caliber. But I'll show y'all how I'm gonna do it, or attempt to do it here. I'm not gonna film the whole thing. I'll just show you what I'm doing and try to cut through it as much as possible, because I'm filming this by myself. We already got the wheel off here on this, and around here. Got to take the tie rod end off, and got several bolts up underneath it, and the skid plate. I'll get you up under there and show you all that. Got to go ahead and take this ball joint off right here. Forgive me if my light's reflecting back in the phone. But I'm going to go ahead and get that ball joint off and drop that A-arm. And I got to get this sway bar link out, because that whole sway bar's got to come off. There's your sway bar link right there. But you can see how that thing's rusted out back in there. It's just popping, cracking. We're going to go ahead and change it. I think I give $120 some on eBay for it. It was cheaper than Amazon. Well, about the same price as Amazon, but what we got was Amazon shipping sucks these days. But I think there are about 6 or 8 boats that come with all new boats. I'll show it to you when I bring it in here. We got it up on the lift. Well, as you can see, our lift, we got it cut out for a truck cab, but the SUV's not quite fitting in there too well. Do about what you want to with it, just got to sit on a chair. But then I got it up, and I put my jack stands on the lift once I got it up, because we backed it up that way our garage door opener was clear. That thing's going to get a side mount over there soon. But alright. Turn the light off on the phone. Well, light. Last little while better. It's 19 millimeter for that bottom ball joint, by the way. It's about 30 degrees outside. It's about 15 last night, so it's cold. Everything's wet, nasty, just like you would expect it to not be, you know. Alright, we're going to get a socket on that. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take that off, then I'll get you. Got that bolt out of that ball joint. And in theory, I should be able to pry down on it and knock it right out. In theory. All we got to get this sway bar link right here. Not real sure where I'm putting in if y'all can see me good or not. Kind of the sucky part not having a cameraman. And of course, this is going to spin. Of course, it's a goddamn Jeep, not a Chevrolet. You got keyholes in here for alum head to go back in these, and then you take a wrench, which I ain't got on hand. I'll have to run and get probably, and take this off. See this Allen key in there, and they spin. Yes, it's a Jeep thing. Toyota's got them too, some of them. Alright, we're back up under here, and gotta take this off. That's probably a 10 or smaller, and then I don't know, I'm trying to get my camera on, or my light on my camera. Don't want to do it, but see, we got that sway bar link off. Now it's starting, everything's starting to thaw out since we got our heater on here, and including me, kind of making a mess. What are you gonna do? We're gonna get this off. We got 1, 2 here, 2 more here, and that big one up there on each side. And I'm thinking that's about it. Besides, I think I got to get this off. Everything up in here, I'll try to show you all that here. Got the 10mm, by the way. Looks like these other ones are already out of it. Better look up in here. Better look up in here. And it's nasty. There's my boat to come out of the ball joint. But I think this has got to come down. And they said something about supporting the motor, the transmission, when you take this down. That way it's easier to get out. But still got to get that tire off right there and get everything loose here. And I'll come back and we got that tire off of that side. Ain't no use showing you both sides, but you got to get up in here to this motor mount. Up in here, get it loose to get to that sway bar, or the, not sway bar, I'm sorry, your rack and pinion. But it looks like we got a little oil leak in there. I'm gonna go over and both torque them down. Could have been from an oil change, could be from something else, could be coming from higher from the looks of it up there, but I don't think it's much. Alright, we're back here. See if I can get y'all in frame. I have to do some cutting on this video. Looks like it's a 22 millimeter. I'm gonna guess probably should have had safety glasses on that I don't got on. I got a feeling I'm gonna get my eyes full of stuff. It says stuff. I think I said this is a 22 millimeters what I found. So we're just gonna loosen them up. Like another guy said, I see there's a lot of water in these. Ooh, gosh, show. That's a lot of water in that. These look like they actually just hold your lower A arm or control arm. So I got two more up in here. Up in here, I say. Gotta find some extensions to get them out. This motor mount, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. Looks like I've only got two back here. I don't know if there's nothing up here. I think we can get this out. I think this looks like a 19. A little wobbly, old shine. Probably an 18, but we might tell me. I'm gonna say get her out here. Take that all the way out. Lay it over here. It's got a front motor mount up here. Made on it, loaded on it, one unit. I think we can go about in there and just slide this out. Not, take these boats out of it up here, see if we can get it. All that I won't. Yeah, I can get that motor mount out if I have to. Now, that allows me enough room. I believe it'll be fine moving it around. I'll probably run this up under the motor here in a minute. I'll figure out about getting this motor mount loose. Forgive me for not really knowing what I'm doing, but this is the first time I've done this. That gone little Harbor Freight here shot me crazy. A piston blowed out in it. I mean, I don't think it has nothing to do with the 250-pound weight limit on it. I mean, I'm only 185. Alright, we'll pause here and take these other two boats out, and I'll come back and I'll go get an extension. Alright, here we are. We're back again. Here and take them boats out. Completely out. You can see them boats are pretty rusted, which I got new ones to go back in. I watched it give right there. To be honest, I don't think they're both holding this baby. Alright, we're gonna don't make too much fun of my jack. I only got one of these. this side's stuck on here, so it is what it is. We got 4x4 technology though. Or 6x6, sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah, here we go. Guys, I'm not going to say you should lift your car with these. I'm just supporting this. That's why I got these boards on here. Trying to get me a little more out of my jack. And they didn't have enough. So I'm going to add one more. I'll grab it. Come along. Seat got a lock right here. They put me a little spring on that or something, or a way I can at least hook something to it, bungee cord or something for when I really need to use both hands on something else. Catch the front of it. There we go. Oh shit, wrong boat. Man, look at the water in there. Look at that. It's holding water. Now, to see what is holding us. I guess it's this bracket here. Alright, guys, I got this coming down. I broke one of these motor mount bolts off in this subframe, or K-frame, or I don't know, it's a piece of fucking frame. Excuse my language. And I couldn't get a socket on the other one. And of course I couldn't find a wrench that I needed. So what I had to do, I went up here and took this motor mount bolt out of the motor. Then I'll worry about getting this off once I get it off, this whole thing out. Right now we're taking a 17mm, taking rack and pinion off. Of course, I couldn't find a 17mm socket, I couldn't find a 17mm wrench. I guess I'd done something with it, getting a little tougher, probably to the rust. Oh yeah, good and rusted. Now I just gotta find another one. We'll drop this whole sway bar weight out with it. The other one's behind the motor mounts. I took off your little piece up here to hold your rack and pinion on, and just dropped it all down. Somebody said you can get to it from up top on your motor mount. Didn't work for me, and that bolt is right behind the motor mount, so I dropped it down. Seems to be working out this way. I don't think this is going to be any problem putting that back in, so we will see. this out there, there was no worries about getting that off of the wrench. You can see that bolt if it'll focus. Back here, make sure it's focusing. Well, shit. Them threads was all messed up. I wasn't getting that out of there at no wrench if I had to put this loose, so go ahead and take this floyd bar loose. Looks like about a 13, maybe. Well, didn't want that to fall down there. Okay, we're putting this on the new one. So I'll just set it over here outside. Looks like I got some kind of heat shield here. So right here is what I was talking about taking off. It goes up to right there. But I think that's not going to be very hard to put on. We will see. I'm going to you can see just how bad this is rotted. I mean, there's nothing left of it. Here's the new one. We're just going to transfer parts from one to the other. Got water on the floor, this thing melting off. Ow! Melting off. It's going some sawdust now. It actually seems to be better water than oil dry for sure. So just want to repeat this on the other side. y'all want me to do the same thing twice. And that's what he's going to try to on this one. And I'll show you just trying to put everything back together. I'm trying to keep this been so to a long video. But thank you guys for watching with me so far. Keep it up if you're still watching. Okay. I think I might have had the camera way off a while ago, but if it did, I'll cut it out, I guess. Note to self, obviously the sway bar should have went on before the motor mount, but what happens when you get in a hurry. On a job you've only did the first time, you leave a lot of stuff out. But hey, we're getting it. They say this is about a 2-hour job. I figured they called for 2 hours, should have it done in about 2 days. Not finding anything unorganized as I am. So anyways, I have no clue what I done with the one that came out of it, which one of them broke. There's only 2 of them, but I went through every boat I had. I guess the gremlins eat them. But I'm going to zip them back on there real quick, and I'll show y'all me trying to get this up in here and put this on. Pretty sketchy right here in all these blocks. I mean, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't fall on it. It's all the way from down here to the line. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I get everything correctly. Got the turn in, it's got to cut out in it. Sorry about the pressure being on. Don't get a problem or something, I hope that. Oh, there it is. No, just wrap it up. Look. Don't be loose. Kind of tough to get in there. I'm going to cut right here and tighten it up. I'll run you up here, show you what I'm working on. You can see it there. Right there is what it's starting to get in. I have to turn it. But we're getting ready to put it on up in here. I'll show you more here in a second when I get this tightened up. I'll put our sway bar link up in here. Got to tighten it down. And ball joints just I put it up there, just tapped it up with a hammer. Now this bolt goes through it wherever I think that's the bolt to it. No, right here, I'm sorry, this is it. And tighten the tie rod end down, put a Carter key in this right here, and put your tires back on. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Well, I gotta put the skid plate back on, that plastic skid plate right there. But I mean, I'm sure y'all don't need to watch me do that. Sure, you took it off, you can put it back on. But I run them bolts up real good and tight right there, and the other one down there. My light's gonna blind you, but looks good. I mean, there's your old one. that jack right there made life easy. The hardest thing I had was to get that. I can't even get this in there to show you. But back in there, behind the converter and the exhaust, is a motor mount bolt, and it took a minute getting everything just where it needed to go. Doing that, but put your tires back on same way they come off. Like it, subscribe if you like it. If you don't see anything I could have done different, don't be afraid to comment. I like to see your comments, good or bad. I may comment back nice, I may not. But anyways, see you guys later. My carpenter's here and I got work to do with him. Peace out. Where's the stop button?